Well, I'm working on the old glove box again, and this is where I ran into trouble last time, because this, I don't know, the way this was stamped, it's kind of like there's a high spot right there and a low spot there, and I did correct that slightly, and I think what I did was I kept using my block and I sanded through right here. So I'm going to be more careful, and I've got a little more clear on it than I had before. So I'm using 600 to start out with here. I was able to get this all pretty much knocked down up here. You can't see any little pitty pits, so I'm working on the rest of it now. I did have a couple little imperfections that looked like maybe a little piece of dirt or something got in it between clear coats, but they seem to be gone now, so apparently I sanded them out. Whether they'll show up after I buff it or not, I don't know. I'm just kind of, it went on pretty smooth, so I don't have to sand like crazy. Well, I went over it kind of quick, everything, and what I like to do is just take a little wax and grease remover and just kind of wipe it. Just kind of give you an idea what it's going to look like when you get it buffed out. So, and it also shows up any major imperfections. But I'm getting really close with the 600. I got a couple little spots that get a little bit of orange peel yet, a little down there. Up here looks pretty good. I got a tiny bit there, but we're getting real close. Well, I just hit it with, what was it, 1500 grit, and I'm going to 2000. I usually do 1000, but I didn't have any. But so far everything's looking really good. I'm just getting the sanding scratches out now from the previous sandpaper, and then we're going to hit it with the old buffing wheel and see what happens. And hopefully I don't destroy it. Spent way too much time and effort on one item here. I did the entire dash with no flaws, and I screwed up the glove compartment lid. This would be my third or fourth try. I can't even remember anymore. Pretty embarrassing, actually. All right, time for buffing. I start out with this, with a coarse pad, and it cleaned up really good. And then I'm going with this, more medium pad. It already looks really good. I went over it once. I'm just going to go over it again. Clean cloth here. We'll wipe this down. Looking pretty good. It's not perfect. I might go over with one more hand polish. It looks super close with a couple little hairline sand scratches, but with the luck I've had on this thing, I don't know if I dare go anymore. I don't want to burn through, and right now it looks good. Sometimes you got to quit while you're ahead. Got it all masked off. I'm going to go ahead and spray that light gray on the back side of it. And that might take a while to dry. That's just a spray can enamel. So we'll see what happens. Okay, this is the back side. And I got a little bit of rubbing compound speckle here and there I haven't wiped up yet. And that little piece right there, I couldn't find it yesterday. I was very frustrated because I had everything marked. Interior, dash, glove box. And this morning I found another box that said dash on it, and there it was. Plus I found all the screws for that. But this is missing the plunger. The glove box is almost complete. Looks pretty good. This little trim piece is not mounted yet because I lost the 3 little clips that hold it on. If anybody's got any of those, let me know. And the lock, I don't believe, is the correct one for this car. It's missing the little plunger piece. And my keys don't fit, but if I remember right, the trunk and the glove box take a different key, and I'm not 100% sure of that. But it's looking pretty darn good.